Good afternoon. It's a Friday and I'm out rucking again. Haven't been able to get out for the last couple of days because I've been very busy at work. Having to skip my lunch breaks and not had the chance to get out and do anything really. And I noticed how much that affects the way you feel, that you're not making progress towards your goals. And I feel better when I get out, get my rucking done, or get in the gym. And I like to have a good balance between my work life and my home life, and always find time to get some training in. It's important. And the last 2 days the balance has gone way towards work rather than fitness. But today's Friday and I have been out a couple of times this week, so this will be the third day I've gotten out. Just wish I could have done a bit more, seeing as I've been working from home this week. It's important to be consistent, and this week didn't feel very consistent, but today there was no excuses. It's 3 p.m, but I found the time to get away from work and get out. So I decided to do my usual 1 hour, same route. Instead of 25 kilos, I've decided to make a small 1% increase, and I added a 250 gram weight plate to the backpack. So 25 kilos and 250 grams, which is small. And I think that's the best way to progress. Progress doesn't need to be a big jump from 25 up to 30. I feel like adding 250 grams is an amount of weight that is barely noticeable. Well, it's not noticeable at all. I can't tell that I'm carrying anything extra in here at all. But if we keep it like this for a week, and then next Friday, or the week after that maybe, we'll add another 250 grams, and then we'll add another 250 grams. And I think we're going to do that, just keep pushing it up, so that in say 10 weeks time, I'm carrying, 27.5 kilos, and then give it another 10 weeks after that. 20 weeks in, we'll be carrying 30 kilos, and then keep going. We'll get to 35, who knows, maybe even 40. There's probably a limit in how far you can go, but we're going to do it very slow, very controlled, in a very slow and controlled way, so that when we do get there, we get there kind of safely without any big increase that might lead to overstraining myself, or just finding it too difficult and then giving up because it's too hard. Yeah, small increases of around 1% from where I'm starting, which is at 25 kilos, I think is a safe, sustainable way to do it, where I'm going to be giving my body time to adapt to very small changes, which will compound over time. And doing these kind of small 1% changes, it doesn't just apply to sort of your physical fitness. I'm trying to apply the same to my diet, just making small tweaks, swapping things out, gradually improving bits, nothing drastic ever, so that those changes stick. And aside from diet and fitness, I think 1% changes are key to anything in your life that you're trying to get good at, any hobby or skill, or in your career, anything. I feel like you don't want to take on too much too soon always. You don't want to dive straight in. Small gradual changes, learning things bit by bit, step by step, and then having patience to stick with it. Because it's not exciting when you're only changing things gradually. It's always tempting to rush in and push yourself, but I just don't think that works anymore. I've stopped trying to be in a rush for everything. My last video was about patience, and this kind of ties in to that again. Just having patience to apply yourself day after day and only make small improvements and be patient to let them compound, so that in the end, if you stick with it, the results will be quite powerful. But if I was to jump from 25 to 30 or 35 kilos today, who knows, I could hurt myself, push myself too far. Body won't be used to carrying that much weight, likely to do some damage or not recover well, and probably could end up setting myself further back. So the gradual approach of 1% increase a week, seeing how I feel. If I can't notice it, that's good, because if I did stick an extra 10 kilos in here today, I would definitely be noticing it. So the goal is to kind of get up to that weight and then think, doesn't feel any different to back when I used to do it with 25 kilos. So that's the plan, and that's the plan, and I will give updates on how that goes and let everyone know on here each time I increase the weight. The key message I want to deliver for this video is to not chase perfection, just to keep progressing gradually, 1% at a time, and in the end, that's how we get real results.